evening, everybody. This is Rob Johnson with the Straggett Media, coming to you live from the Harry Fales Gymnasium here in Alliance High School. As we have a huge matchup tonight, we have the district semifinals game between the Riverside Beavers and the Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs. I'm joined on the air tonight with John Taggart, and helping us tonight on the board is Big Jack Horn. Welcome, guys.
Good evening.
This is going to be a good one.
I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this matchup tonight, as these teams are, both pretty strong teams. They're both coming in on big win streaks.
Right, well, they're both like you said, they're both coming in pretty hot. Riverside is 21-3 with 11-game win streak. Stow Monroe Falls is 22-2 with a 14-game win streak.
Wow.
Both teams averaging over 60 points per game. Riverside's path to get to the semifinals a little bit harder, as they had to beat Twinsburg. They beat them 60-52, and then they beat Dover 60-59. Stow had a first-round bye, and then they defeated Aurora 74-33.
Well, and Aurora typically has good teams. I know they do in multiple sports.
Right, you got to kind of throw everything out the window, especially in a matchup like this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you get to the tournament, just like we saw the other night, with Alliance, that team came out as a completely different team, and they blew the other team out. What they end up winning by, 30 points?
I think so.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, and they're going to be over in Boardman tomorrow night. Is that correct?
That's correct. Getting back to Riverside Beavers, some of the key players here are Charlie Fox, averaging almost 17 points per game. Andrew Taggart, which I'm still out on if we're related or not, averaging almost 15 points per game. Jake Ellie with 12.6 points per game, and Austin Lee with 11.7.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, that's definitely a lot of points there. I mean,
well, 4 guys in double digits. That's
right. That means they spread the wealth.
Right. And, Stow's the same way. A.J. Pastello Jr. with 14.2 points. Reese Raymond Smith, 13.1. Titus Baskerville with 11.7. And Nick Timberlake with 11.5. So you got 8 guys that are going to be on the court potentially scoring in double digits.
So you can't key on one person or you're going to run into problems. You know what I mean? I've seen this before where, 1 minute you've got, you try to key on one guy, next thing you know, the next guy's going off,
Right. I'm assuming there will be just a few to little double teams tonight.
As we prepare to get ready for the opening ceremonies here, we'll kind of get you the starting lineups. For Stow Monroe Falls, number 0, a 6'6" senior, Reese Raymond. Number 4, a 5'10" senior, Titus Baskerville. Number 11, a 6'6" senior, A.J. Pastello. Number 12, a 6'2" senior, Nick Timberlake. And number 33, a 6'3" senior, Nate Boozer. For the Painesville Riverside Beavers, number 0, Austin Lee. He's a senior. Number 1, senior Charlie Fox. Number 5, senior Brady McKnight. Number 14, senior Jake Ellie. And number 22, junior Andrew Taggart. So again, it's playoff time, folks. So we're gonna see how this thing plays out. I'm excited. I mean, when you get to playoff time, it's on. You don't just show up and expect to go to the next round. You got to play, as we learned last night we had a huge matchup between Canfield and Marlington. Marlington did fall in that game, but I'll tell you what, Canfield came out early, scored a lot of points, and Marlington made it a game in the end. So even if you get up big early, it's not over.
No, it's 4 quarters. So
Absolutely.
And the fourth is probably the most important.
So as the teams are getting warmed up out here, we've got about a minute and a half, or about a minute and 50, excuse me, as these teams warm up. I can tell you that Stow was excited to get on the floor. They were the first ones on the floor as they were standing waiting to be released onto the floor. It was pretty wild. They were jumping for joy. In fact, when the buzzer went off to enter the floor, they pretty much sprinted down there to start getting ready. So they're ready to go. So as we tick down the final minute here before the pregame ceremonies, I'd like to thank Alliance High School for allowing us to come in and do the game for you all. They have a great facility here for basketball. If you've never been here, you need to come over and catch a game, as it's quite a bit of a facility here. They have the double-decker and the whole 9 yards.
Probably just a step below a college court.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is right up there with a lot of the facilities I've been in. We had a nice opportunity to go to Barberton. That was a heck of a facility last night.
right, I think between here and Barberton, this is some of the best basketball you can get.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to step away for just a few minutes for the pregame ceremonies. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a member school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Alliance High School welcomes you to this interscholastic contest between Stow Monroe Falls High School and Paintsville Riverside High School. To honor America, please stand and join in the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's tournament game is sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your attendance and support of student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools competing for the right to move on. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools request the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this tournament game have met the extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the Ohio High School Athletic Association's Board of Directors. The officials for this game are Kurt Davidson, Mark Travelina, and Carl Davidson. Visitors on the scoreboard, the Painesville Riverside Beavers. coach David Close. Assistant coaches Pat Knox, Mark Eager, Ben Johnson Bowers. The Stow non-starters. Number 1, Cam Marconi. Number 2, Tyler Fleischauer. Number 3, Tyler Harrington. Number 5, Tyler Spiegel. Number 15, Andy Virgin. Number 22, Michael Alcantara. Number 21, Michael Romano. Number 23, Austin Roy. Number 10, Jake Harrington. The Stow starter, a 6'6" senior, number 0, Reese Raymond Smith. 5'10" senior, number 4, Titus Basketball IV. 6'6" senior, number 11, AJ Costello. 6'2" senior, number 12, Nick Timberlake. And a 6'3" senior, number 33, Nate Loser. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our pregame ceremonies, the starting lineup, the national anthem, and now it's tip-off.
Let's go.
Looks like number 0, Austin Lee, will tip off for Riverside, and for Stow Monroe, it will be AJ Pastella. As here we go. As Monroe falls, controls the tip. Inside to Pastella, shot up, good. As the Bulldogs will take first blood. 2-0. 7:40 here in the first quarter. Inside, shot up, blocked. As they're gonna push up the floor. Kicks it back out, stolen by Lee. They're gonna dribble, takes it down the lane, kicks it out, into the corner. Over to Taggart. Taggart's gonna dribble, backs it back out. Gets it off to Lee. Shot up, no good. Rebounded Fox. Fox is gonna dribble, kicks it back out top to Taggart. Over to McKnight. Kicks it into the corner for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by McKnight. Loses it, gets it back out to Taggart. Taggart's gonna dribble, top of the circle, kicks it off to Fox. Fox gets it back to the top of the circle, drives down the lane, kicks it off, layup, good. That's gonna be Austin Lee with the bucket. Tie ball game, 6:43, first quarter. As the Bulldogs will bring it up the backcourt. Cross court to Baskerville. Baskerville sets the offense. Guarded by Taggart, kicks it off to Raymond. To Boozer, to Baskerville. To Timberlake. Inside. Double teamed, kicks it back out, taken away by Ellie. They're gonna push the other way. Taggart pushing the action. Shot up, no good. We've got a little bit of pinball stolen, going the other way by Raymond. Up the floor to Baskerville, layup's good. Make it 4-2. Bulldogs. As the Beavers coming up the other way, Taggart inside to Raymond. Over to Fox to Taggart. He's going to dribble on the left wing. Looking, kicks it off to McKnight. Back out top. Over on the right wing to Fox for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Boozer. Up the floor to Lee. He's going to take it to the hoop. Slam! That's going to make it 6-2. 5:25 first quarter. As the Stow faithful are getting loud here. Taggart to Fox on the right wing. He's going to bring it, kicks it inside. They try to get it to Taggart going baseline, and he missed him. Out of bounds. So Baskerville's going to bring it up the backcourt, up the floor, cross court, and back out top to Baskerville. To Boozer, to Raymond. Inside to Boozer, he's going to dribble, spins, kicks it off, layup is good. It's going to be Raymond, as it's 8-2 Bulldogs.
Not even 4 minutes, and I can already feel the ground shaking.
Fox gets it inside to McKnight. Shot no good, rebounded by Lee. As he took one off the head, Baskerville's gonna push it the other way, takes to the hoop, layup. Rolls off, no good, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Shot no good, follow. I'll tell you what, Stow Monroe is really going after it, John.
Well, they're bound determined to get that rebound, that's for sure. They're all over the glass right now.
Well, they've got good size here.
Well, yeah, their two main rebounders are both 6'6", so that helps.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for the Beavers, right at this point, they're struggling getting the bucket to fall for them.
So checking into the ball game is Peyton Burnett, number 2. He's a senior. As McKnight will sit down. Fox with the ball, gets it to Burnett, to Fox, to Taggart, to Lee, shot for three, rims out, no good, rebounded by the Bulldogs, as Baskerville will bring it the other way, across the center stripe. He dribbles, kicks it inside to Postello, to Baskerville for three, no good, rebounded by Boozer. He's going to take it strong to the hoop, good. And we're going to have a timeout as Riverside needs to get some adjustments here.
Yep. Coach needs to maybe settle the guys down a little bit.
Well,
Stow came to play, and
well, sometimes when you start that game, you can have a team that's playing tight, so. I'll tell you what, we're in the middle of Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs.
yeah, we're sitting on
section
their
here.
side of the court here.
Man, they really know how to travel. Their student section is next to us, and man, talk about loud. That's good though. As Fox gets it across the timeline into Taggart, down low, shot up, no good, rebounded, and that's going to be good. Austin Lee with the bucket. Makes it 10-4, 3:09 first quarter. They're going to get it over to Baskerville, cross the timeline. He's going to get it to Raymond, who's going to drive, kicks it off, loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Postello. So here come the Beavers as Taggart across the timeline gets it to Fox. Fox is going to kick it inside to Taggart. Back out top to Fox. He dribbles behind the back, spins, kicks it back out top for three. Rim off, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by the Bulldogs. That was gathered in by Timberlake as they get it to Baskerville. He's going to be top circle. Gets it to Raymond. Back out to Baskerville. He's going to dribble left side. Kicks it off. Fleischauer into Postello. Shot. No good. Rebounded by Lee. As we're coming the other way, Taggart's going to push it across the timeline to Fox. Fox kicks it back out to Barnett. Kicks it down low to Lee. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Raymond. Baskerville bringing it across the backcourt. He's going to drive right. Looking. Guarded by Taggart. He's going to drive. Kicks it out for three. Off the front of the rim. No good. So Fox bringing it up the backcourt and across the timeline. He's going to drive. Takes it down the lane. Kicks it back out. They pull for three. Bang!
Seemed like those adjustments made some impacts. How about that?
Sure did. As Peyton Burnett gets the three. Baskerville's going to drive. Dumps it off. Does Postello dunks it home. As Postello has his fourth point on an emphatic dump. So they get it into Taggart. He's going to take it, and that is Timberlake, or excuse me, Postello. Was that 11 or 12, guys? Did you see that?
I'm pretty sure that was 11.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure as well, but Taggart, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Raymond to Baskerville. Baskerville spins across the center stripe into the corner for three. Shot no good. Rebounded by Taggart. He's going to give it off to Fox. Fox is going to push the other way. He's going to dribble. He's on the right wing. Looking. Cross court to Taggart. Back to Fox at the top of the circle. Inside. Kicks it back out to Fox. He's going to dribble. Drives to the hoop. Layup. Good. Nice take by Fox. That's Charlie Fox. He's a senior. That was a strong take. So Baskerville's double teamed. Into the corner. Gets it off to Raymond. Shot up. Good. 14-9 with 13 seconds left in this fast-paced first quarter. As Taggart's going to dribble. Kicks it inside. Gets it to Maloney. Shot out for three. No good. Rebound by Maloney to Taggart. Shot. No good. That's how we're going to end the first quarter as Stow Monroe Falls leads 14-9. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Thomas and Associates DDS. We are your premier family dentist in North Canton, Canton, and the surrounding area. From routine preventative dental care to those unexpected emergencies, Dr. Thomas and his staff are here for you, providing the highest quality service using state-of-the-art techniques and the gentlest of care. Call today. 330-494-2111.
And we're back, folks. Having a little fun, shouting. 14-9, start of the second quarter. Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs lead over Riverside. So coming on the floor for Riverside will be Fox, Taggart, Maloney, Ellie, and Burnett. Baskerville, Raymond, Boozer, Timberlake, and Fleischauer. As Riverside will inbound at the mid-stripe. As I think they want to jam a little longer with the music here. Just kidding, the refs were having a conversation, so they're telling them to shut her down. Here we go. Second quarter. Taggart to Fox. Fox is going to dribble, gives it off to Taggart. Back out to Taggart to Fox. They're working around the perimeter, inside to Taggart, back out top. To Taggart on the, he's going to drive baseline, takes, kicks it out top to Fox. He's going to drive, shot up, rims out, no good. Rebounded by Raymond. He's going to give it to Baskerville. Baskerville's going to come across the center stripe. He's going to give it off to Fleischauer. Back to Raymond, to Baskerville. He's going to bring it back up top and reset the offense. He's going to dribble right. Kicks it off to Timberlake, to Boozer, to Baskerville on the left wing. Back to Boozer, shot up, good. That's going to make it 16-9, 7:05 here in the second quarter. As Fox will bring it across the center stripe, kicks it in. Tapped away by the Bulldogs. Fox gets it back. Inside, stolen by Raymond. It's going to go to Baskerville. He's going to push the other way. He's got a lane going to the hoop, blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds. And they called a foul.
Yep, so he'll go to the line.
That's going to be on Painesville's Charlie Fox. Shot up.
Good.
Back into the ball game is number 11, A.J. Costello. Sitting down will be Reese Raymond. Baskerville with the second shot is no good. Rebounded by Costello to Baskerville. Shot up for three. Bang!
I guess that made
20
it
to
more.
9, 6:30 in the second quarter. Three ball the other way, no good. Rebounded by Fleischauer to Baskerville. He's going to push the action. He's going to give up to Timberlake. Back to Baskerville, into the corner to Fleischauer. Dumps it into Costello, but it's stolen.
Nice steal.
Up to Taggart. Taggart's going to push. He's going to drive. Takes to the hoop, and he's going to be blocked. Way for the Bulldogs to get back on defense. Checking into the ball game is number 1, Cam Marconi for the Bulldogs. Into Lee. Lee's going to dribble. Takes to the hoop. Strong move. No good. Rebounded by Boozer. So they're going to give it off to Marconi. Marconi's going to push the action. Dribbles. Gets it over to the right side. Back over to Marconi. Back to Timberlake for three. Bang! And we've got a timeout as the Bulldogs have come to play as they lead 23 to 9. We've got a full timeout, so we'll take a step away, and we'll be right back after this.
Hello, I'm Cindy Petiti, owner of Anthony Petiti's Organic Greenhouse. All around us are the materials we need to feed and heal ourselves, and Anthony Petiti's Organic Greenhouse is here to provide the tools and resources to get you there.
Thomas and Associates DDS. We are your premier family dentist in North Canton, Canton, and the surrounding area. From routine preventative dental care to those unexpected emergencies, Dr. Thomas and his staff are here for you, providing the highest quality service using state-of-the-art techniques and the gentlest of care. Call today. 330-494-2111.
And we're back, everybody.
Start. I'll tell you what, John, this Stow Monroe Falls Bulldog team has come to play.
Well, everything is advertised, I'd say that.
Yeah, they're on a roll right now. So Painesville will come up the backcourt. They're going to dribble. Fox is guarded by Marcotti. He's going to dribble, kicks it off to McKnight. Over to Taggart on the left wing, back up top to Fox, inside to McKnight. Back to Fox, he's going to drive, kicks it off Stolen by Boozer. Boozer's going to push, and it's going to go out of bounds. Ball went through Timberlake's hands. And that's Nick Timberlake, not Justin.
Didn't think we'd have him here tonight.
Fox kicks it out to Taggart inside, kicks it back out top to McKnight. Bucket's good. 23-11.
Beavers are battling.
Boozer to Marconi on the right wing. Shot up for three. No good. Rebounded by McKnight. He's going to push up the floor. Gets it over to Lee. Lee, take to the hoop. Strong. Good. 23-13. 4:21, and it's stolen
again.
Going the other way to the hoop. No good.
Oh.
Blew the layup. Marconi gets the
Wants
rebound.
that back.
Yeah. Easy to do on a breakaway because you just kind of try to lay it in soft. Shot for three, good. And Timberlake's on fire.
That should be 9 points for him.
So inside to McKnight, and it's good. Nice shot. 26-15, 3:45, second quarter. Marconi across the center stripe. Dribbled, guarded by McKnight into the corner. Up top to Boozer. Back over to Marconi on the right wing. Shot for three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by McKnight. Up the floor to Fox. Fox to the hoop. Layup good.
Made sure to get that one.
26-17. Yeah, he wasn't missing that for sure. So Marconi guarded by McKnight at the top. To the right side. Out to Boozer up top. To Marconi on the left wing. Dumps it off to Timberlake. Three ball, no good. Rebounded by, that was Postello, and he was fouled. Set to check in is Raymond and Baskerville. Sitting down will be Timberlake and Marconi. 26-17, 3:01, second quarter. So Raymond inbound to Postello, and it goes through his hands. Picked up by Taggart. Taggart's going to push the other way. He's going to pull up for two. Shot good. 26-19, 2:48, second quarter, and here come the Beavers.
They're making a comeback.
Baskerville dribbles to the right side to Raymond, to Postello, to Baskerville on the left wing. He's going to dribble into the corner, off the Boozer. He's going to turn, spins, shoots. No, he passes it to Raymond, and he's going to be blocked.
Wow.
To Taggart, up the floor to Fox. Fox is going to take to the hoop, layup good.
And one.
So not only did he get the bucket, he got the foul. So he will go to the free throw line, and the Bulldogs coach just motioned to the ref. He wants a timeout. He sees a little momentum going the other way, and he wants to stop it in its tracks.
All right.
Timeout, Stow. That's a 30-second.
We'll stay here. It's only a 30-second timeout.
Number 12, Nick Timberlake.
Really a seesaw battle here, John.
Well, I'd say so. The Bulldogs came out strong, and they came out on fire. It seemed like in the first half, and then in the second quarter here, it seemed like the Beavers started chomping that wood and making a dent.
They sure did, in a big fashion. Well, I think the up-tempo game, once they got rolling, they were good to go. So Fox will go to the free throw line. He's going to shoot. Rims off, no good. Raymond with the rebound. He'll give it off to Baskerville as he comes up the backcourt, across the center stripe, dribbles right, goes to the hoop, layup, good. 28-21, 2:04. I'll tell you what, he has an explosive first step.
Almost like everybody was standing still.
So Fox inside to Taggart. He's going to back, turns, takes to the hoop, blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds, and the ball's going to stay with Riverside. So Ellie's going to inbound. He's looking, gets it into Fox, into Lee. Lee's inside, gets it back out top to Fox. Fox is going to take, goes to the hoop, layup, no good. Rebounded by Raymond, up to Baskerville. Baskerville's looking, he's going to push the action. Inside, and it's going to be stolen by Taggart, who's going to bring it the other way. Taggart off to Fox. Inside to McKnight, to Lee. Shot up, good. 28-23, 1:20 left in the second quarter. As Baskerville walks it across the center stripe, guarded by McKnight, to Raymond in the corner for three, no good, rebounded. And they're going to get a push-off foul underneath by Timberlake. That'll be Timberlake's first foul of the ball game. 1:05 left in this second quarter as Fox comes across the center stripe, gives it off to Taggart, back over to Fox. Fox is going to dribble, drives, kicks it off to Lee. Strong move to the hoop, good. Nice take by Lee as it's 28-25 with 43 seconds left in this quarter. As Baskerville gets it off to the left wing to Raymond, back to Baskerville, inside to Postello. He's going to take strong, and he just can't get it to fall. Nice strong take by the big man. So Postello will go to the free throw line. Shot up. Back of the rim, no good. 30.8 seconds left in the second quarter. As checking into the ball game is Peyton Burnett. Shot up, rims off, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by the Beavers. They're going to push the other way. Taggart driving, takes to the hoop, blocked. Recovered, and Lee follows
cover.
it.
1 point ball game, folks.
Well, guys, just like we thought, here we are in the playoffs.
The two hottest teams in Division I going at it.
Neither one of them want their win streak to end at this point.
Right.
Baskerville's going to take it strong to the hoop. Layup, good. Nice take by Baskerville. 30-27, and that's the last shot, and no good.
Well, we got a ball game here.
Wow. That's for sure, John. I'll tell you what. There's a couple of guards down here that have an absolute IndyCar for a first step.
Oh, well, definitely second level. And A.J. Postello, that's a man amongst boys down in the paint there.
He is really, really taking control inside. If I was coach, I would try to push it into him more. He seems to, he's not the leading scorer at this point, but it seems like every rebound he seems to be able to find. So.
Rebound or block.
Right. Him and Raymond. Raymond's been very active as well. So, well, we're going to take a step away for just a few minutes, and we'll be right back here at halftime, 30-27. This is the Straggett Media Network.
Thomas and Associates DDS. We are your premier family dentist in North Canton, Canton, and the surrounding area. From routine preventative dental care to those unexpected emergencies, Dr. Thomas and his staff are here for you, providing the highest quality service using state-of-the-art techniques and the gentlest of care. Call today. 330-494-2111.
You like spending time with your family, but have you planned for when that is not possible? Guiley & Guiley provide affordable estate planning protecting you and your family. Our experience is your solution. Guiley & Guiley.
Hello everyone, I'm Tegan Evans of the Stragan Media Network, a local broadcasting network for the Eastern Stark County area, connecting with our local communities to give you local news, weather, and sports. Local communities like Louisville, Alliance, Marlborough Township, Plain Township, East Canton, Hartville, Salem, and Carrollton. If there's good news, we want to hear it. A varsity game for your local school, we want to cover it. Local weather, we want to bring it to you. Like, subscribe, follow to keep up on everything and everywhere we cover. This is the Stragan Media Network.
Beatty Sports has all of your athletic needs, specializing in corporate, school, and team apparel. In-house custom embroidery and silk screening makes the Beatty Sports tradition of quality and service unbeatable. Go Leopards!
Hello, I'm Cindy Petiti, owner of Anthony Petiti's Organic Greenhouse. All around us are the materials we need to feed and heal ourselves, and Anthony Petiti's Organic Greenhouse is here to provide the tools and resources to get you there.
And we're back, folks, here at halftime. 30-27 in a track meet between the Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs and the Riverside Beavers. Painesville Riverside. And when I say track meet, it sure was.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was about a 5-minute spell where it was just back and forth. I don't know how they could catch their breath.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like as soon as the ball either hit the rim or, you know, the shot was made, they were going the other way immediately. It didn't matter which team it was. And I'll tell you what, Riverside really started to play in that second quarter, as if you were watching this game in the first quarter, it sure looked like Stow Monroe Falls. It looked like the Bulldogs were going to run away with this game, but
Right. Well, the Beavers settled down in the second quarter, started to put some things together, work on the things that got them to this point, and, got them to a 21-3 record. And that just doesn't happen by accident.
No, not at all. And both these teams, when you look at the Riverside, they're on an 11-game winning streak. Stow Monroe Falls, they're on a 14-game winning streak. You don't want that to go. You want to keep it going. And, on those type of win streaks, I'm sure they've had close games and things that weren't going their way, and they just find ways to win.
Right. Well, case in point, Riverside played Dover, and they won 60-59, a one-point game. And, in the tournament, you just got to throw out the records. You got to throw out the stats and all that other happy stuff. And when it comes down to it, it's a 21-3 team against a 22-2 team, and they're some of the best in the state, especially when you start dwindling down. And
well, you get to districts. This is where you start to see the cream of the crop rise to the top. And I'll tell you what, I've been impressed with both teams. We talk about the premier or the prime players that we talk about at the beginning of the game, but there's been some role player guys here that have really stepped up, played some defense, and done the dirty work, so to speak.
Well, if I can throw my 2 cents in, I'd like to just say I believe no game is truly determined until the clock says 0 in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're right about that one, Jack. We've got about a minute 33 left in this halftime as the teams are out here warming up. Again, we'll be here tomorrow night.
Yep.
With
Jackson and Green, and
I'll tell you what,
the winner tonight will face off against one of those 2 teams, and those are Stark County teams, and they're some of the best at their. This is their sport for their school program.
Well, and not just that, you've got the battle of the Federal League as well, as I believe. Weren't those 2 teams 1 and 2 in the Federal?
Right, which also goes to show you how tough the Federal League is in itself. And then for 2 of those teams to make it to the district semifinals to face each other again, it's probably 1, a headache for both head coaches, but 2, it just shows you.
Well, that'll be, when you play during basketball says, and you play a home and home, so you end up with a 3rd game here, and I think the last one wasn't it a 1 or 2 point game in that game?
So it just shows you, it goes to the credit of the work ethic of all the kids and the drive to get them here.
I'd like to give a score update. Carrollton is winning 29-23 over East Liverpool at halftime.
Wow. They were trailing in the first. I know that. It was like 15-10, but John and I, we've done enough of these teams.
Right. Well, Carrollton's one of those teams that takes a minute for them to settle in, and then they start going to town.
Well, it's like Lincoln Maloney misses a shot or 2, and next thing you know, he hits one. Next thing you know, he's got 30. So
let's get going.
As we have the second half started, as Postello will go strong to the hoop, lay up good. 32-27. As Stow Monroe Falls starts the game.
As you mentioned, I think Coach would have got him more in the paint than he does in the first drive.
Absolutely. Well, you see the big man working hard. You want to get it to him. Shot for 3, no good. It was blocked. Postello gives it off to Baskerville, coming up the backcourt. He'll be picked up by McKnight at the center stripe. Baskerville dribbles to the right, brings it back the other way, gives it off to Boozer, inside to Postello. Throws it back out top to Fox. Stolen, coming the other way. Fox is going to drive, takes to the hoop, shot, good. 32-29, and you're right, John, they are making an attempt to get it to Postello. As they get it off to Raymond on the left wing, out top to Boozer, to Baskerville. Looking, inside to Postello, strong move, dunk, good. As Postello says, this is my house. Inside to McKnight, out top to Taggart. He's going to dribble, drives to the hoop, blocked. And they're going to call a foul on Postello.
That's his first foul of the night.
34-29 with 6:28 here in the third quarter as Taggart will shoot his first free throw. It's good, making the score 34-30. That'll be the third point for Taggart. Second shot, rims off, no good. And it's going to be last touched out of bounds
Looks like
by
it's,
the Beavers.
Yep, Bulldog ball.
So Postello gets it into Baskerville. Baskerville up the floor, across the timeline. Over to the left side for three, off the rim, and it's going to go off the back of the top of the backboard and out of bounds. So here come the Beavers the other way. Fox dribbling up the backcourt, across the center stripe. To the left side, back to Fox. He's going to dribble, drives, takes it to the hoop. Block, no good.
Oh, good.
Or it's good, sorry. I thought Postello had it and trickled right on down.
Yep, slipped right by him.
Inside to Boozer. Looks, back up top to Postello. Postello to Baskerville on the left wing. Dribbles, drives, into the corner to Raymond. He's going to try to, gets it knocked away. Back to Raymond, tapped away to Boozer. Oh, they tried to get it to Raymond underneath. He was by himself. It just couldn't quite bring it in. So checking into the game is Tyler Fleischauer for the Bulldogs. And here comes Fox across the center stripe for the Beavers.
Yep, chance for the Beavers to tie it up here.
Fox to Taggart, back to Fox. Over to Taggart on the left wing. Up top to Fox. Inside to Lee. Layup's good. Nice pass by Fox.
Tie ball game, folks.
34-34, 5 minutes left in the third quarter. As they get it to Raymond up top to Baskerville on the right wing. Back to Baskerville. He's dribbling, guarded by McKnight. To Raymond up top. Over to the left wing to Timberlake. Inside to Postello. Or excuse me, that's Raymond. No, it was Postello. I'll tell you what, that 0 and that 11 look almost the same. To Taggart for two, bang.
They're going shot for shot now.
Baskerville across the center stripe. 36 all. Baskerville's going to drive, takes to the hoop,
Wow.
layup, no good. Rebounded by Raymond, follow-up is good. Make it 38-36.
I'll tell you what, he didn't make that, but that was one heck of a drive.
Yeah.
That first step.
Well, we've seen a couple nice reverse layups in this game, too. Taggart shot, no good. Rebounded. That is Fleischauer. Gets it off to Baskerville. Baskerville's going to dribble. Looking into the corner to Fleischauer, to Raymond. Around the perimeter, inside to Postello. He's going to back down, turns, layup. No good. Rebounded by Raymond. Shot, follow-up is good. 40-36, 3:21 left in this third quarter. Fox across the center stripe. He's looking, dribbles, spins, backs it down, takes the hook, layup, or the layup is good. Nice hook shot by Fox. As Baskerville will dribble up top, gets it over to Fleischauer. Fleischauer top to Raymond, to Baskerville on the right wing. Inside to Postello, strong take, good. That was a nice lob pass in there by Baskerville. As Taggart will bring it across the timeline, dribbles to the left side, gives it off over to McKnight. Back to Ellie, to Lee for three, rims out, no good.
It's good.
Oh. Man, that thing was
Wow.
in, out, back in.
We got a 1-point ball game.
As John Taggart bailed me out on that one. So we've got a timeout here, 42-41 with 2:27. Right as the shot went to rim out, I looked down at my score sheet. I looked down at my score sheet, and that'll teach me.
Right.
I'll tell you what, this game has been everything it was.
As advertised.
Absolutely.
Well, when you get 4 guys on both, 8 total, 4 guys on both squads that average double digits and, play a heck of a defensive game, what else would you expect?
You're right about that one. Well, and I'm just as much as the points and the scoring right now, I'm impressed with the defense that both teams seem to be playing. There's been a lot of blocks and
steals.
Yeah. As Baskerville will dribble top of the circle. Gets it off to Raymond on the left wing. Cross court to Fleischauer to Baskerville. He's going to dribble, drives, takes to the hoop, dumps it off to Postello. Strong take to the hoop. Good. 44-41, 2:03 third quarter. As Fox is going to dribble. He's guarded by Fleischauer. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lee. He's going to fake, gets it out top to McKnight. He's going to drive, and he tries to get it to Lee underneath, and it goes out of bounds. 1:50 left in the third, 44-41, Bulldogs. As Baskerville comes across the timeline. He's guarded by Fox. He's going to dump it off to Raymond. Inside to Postello, strong take to the hoop, layup good. Nice hook shot.
If it's broke, don't fix it, right?
Right. Fox to the corner for three. Bang!
Bang indeed.
46-44.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as the Bulldogs start pulling away, here come the Beavers.
That shot was made by Peyton Burnett. He's a senior, so he's not ready by any stretch of the imagination to have his senior season end. Shot up for three, bang! It's going to be Nick Timberlake with the bucket. 49-44, 53 seconds left in this third quarter. Fox spinning, dumps it off. Gets it to Lee, he's going to fake, takes to the hoop, shot, no good. Rebounded by Raymond, dumps it back inside, and it went right to a Riverside Beaver.
Yep, right to Taggart.
That'll be 7 for Taggart. 27 seconds left in this third quarter. Baskerville dribbles to the left side, gets it back out top to Raymond, to Fleischauer, to Postello, layup, good.
Nice spin move there.
Real nice spin move. As Taggart brings across the timeline.
Pretty nimble for 6'6".
Yeah.
Looking for the last shot for 3-2.
Shot up for three, bang!
Wow.
Beautiful last shot.
He called game. That's how you do it, though. It's like playing in the driveway with your brothers. So 51-49 here at the end of the third quarter. We're going to step away for just a few minutes, and we'll be right back.
Thomas and Associates DDS. We are your premier family dentist in North Canton, Canton, and the surrounding area. From routine preventative dental care to those unexpected emergencies, Dr. Thomas and his staff are here for you, providing the highest quality service using state-of-the-art techniques and the gentlest of care. Call today. 330-494-2111.
Welcome back, folks.
Well, I was just looking at the stats here. Timberlake has hit 4 threes here in this game.
Yeah, he hit a couple early, and I know he had to be creeping up there.
Now he averages 11 per game. He's right now sitting at 18.
Wow. Well, it's like we said earlier, you can't camp out on one guy.
Well, yeah, you cannot double team, and you got to ramp it up here in the tournament.
Well, it's a nice inside-outside here for the Bulldogs as they've got Postella going. As Fox is going to take it to the hoop. Layup's good.
There you go.
Nice take by Fox. 7:46. 51 apiece.
I'll tell you what, I think this might come down to the last shot.
I agree with you. Fleischauer on the left wing.
Seems that neither team is in the business of giving up.
Baskerville's going to dribble, drives, takes it to the hoop, shot, out, passes it out
Nice
the corner,
pass.
shot for three, no good. Rebounded by Postello, and the follow is good.
Yeah, you got to box him out.
So Fox dribbles up top, guarded by Fleischauer to Taggart. Taggart's going to dribble, takes it down the lane, kicks it back out. Pulls for two. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Beavers for three. No good. Rebounded by Costello, but then he had it knocked away. And the Stow Monroe faithful want a foul. So Baskerville's going to dribble up top. Gets it over to Fleischauer. To Raymond up top, to Baskerville on the right wing. Baskerville's going to back it back out. Looks to Raymond. Over to Timberlake on the left wing. Into Postello. Postello turns, and he's fouled.
Yep.
That's going to be on Barnett. That's his first foul of the ball game.
Ooh, nice. Oh.
Raymond with the layup is good. 55-51. 6-13.
Almost a nice
dribble,
steal.
drives to the hoop, layup, no good. Rebounded by Raymond. As Baskerville's going to bring it up the other way. Pushes it up the floor to Raymond for three. Bang! As the Stow Monroe faithful are on their feet here. Shot for three, short, no good. Postello with the rebound.
I think we'll be lucky if this gym has a roof tomorrow morning.
Baskerville dribbling, top of the circle. To Fleischauer on the right wing. To Postello, over to Baskerville, working it around top. It's a layup, good. Well, it's like we talked about it during the half. They're really making it a point to get it into him. As Fox is going to dribble, spins, gives it off to Taggart. Shot for two, no good. Rebounded by Taggart to Fox. Shot, and he's going to be fouled.
Yep.
So Fox will go to the free throw line and shoot two. As the Bulldogs lead 60-51. Charlie Fox is a senior for Riverside. Shot up, good. Number 33, Nate Boozer checks into the ball game, and Postello will sit down. Get a breather for the stretch run. Fox with the second one, good. Gonna make it 60-53 as Fox has 19 points in the ball game. Drives, shot up, Good.
Great control.
So Taggart coming the other way. Fox for three. Front of the rim, no good. Baskerville across the center stripe. Guarded by McKnight. He's going to drive, takes it to the hoop. No good. Rebounded by Raymond. Follow is good. 64-53. 4:22. That's 17 for Raymond. As Taggart's going to dribble, fakes, drives, pulls for two. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Fleischauer. Baskerville to Raymond. Back to Fleischauer, back up top. Resets with Baskerville.
Under 4 minutes left in the game.
Fleischauer on the right wing. Dumps it off to Raymond. Raymond's looking. To Boozer. To Baskerville on the left wing. As the Bulldogs work it around the top to Raymond for two. No good. Follow, no good. And that's going to be Fox coming the other way. He's going to push. He's going to drive. Takes it to the hoop. Layup. Good. Nice take by Charlie Fox. That was a heck of a move. So we got a full timeout. So we're going to step away for just a few minutes. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back, folks. The Harry Fales Gymnasium here in Alliance as the Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs lead the Paynesville Riverside Beavers 64-55. 3:29 left in this ball game as the Bulldogs will inbound. So Timberlake will inbound for the Bulldogs. Gets it off to Baskerville as Riverside comes out on a full court press. Baskerville guarded by Fox. Spins to Raymond. Inside to Postello, and he's going to be fouled. That foul call is on number 14, Jack Ellie. He's a senior.
I'll tell you what, only 2 team fouls for both teams. That's pretty good.
Shot for three, bang! As Raymond's on a roll, he's got 20. They got a good inside-outside game with Postello as Fox takes to the hole. Layup is good. He's got 23, but I started to say they've got a pretty good inside-outside game right now with Raymond and Timberlake outside, and then again Raymond and Postello inside.
Yep. As Titus calls for a timeout right before getting across the court.
So 67-57 here in the fourth quarter, 2:34 left to go in the game.
We got a score update. Carrollton is winning 36-31 over East Liverpool.
Well, sounds like the game's going pretty well for the Warriors, one of our other Straggett Media Network teams we cover. So here we go. Taggart, Lee, Fox, McKnight, and Maloney for the Beavers. Timberlake, Baskerville, Raymond, Fleischauer, and Costello for the Bulldogs. As they get it into Timberlake for a layup, no good. As Taggart will push the other way. He dribbles, kicks it off. Errant throw to Maloney. To Lee for three. Off the rim, no good. Back to Lee, loses it. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Bulldogs. 2:11 in this ball game. As checking back into the ball game is Peyton Burnett. McKnight will sit down. Ellie to Taggart. Behind the back, nice move. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Taggart, gets his own rebound, and the bucket, and the foul.
Wow.
Way to hang in the air. Do all Taggarts have that hang time?
Well, I was just going to say, basketball is not our strong suit, so he has different genes than I do.
Shot up, good. So that's going to make it 67-60, 2:03, as Baskerville gets it to Timberlake, back over to Baskerville as the Beavers foul Baskerville in the backcourt. 1:56 left in this game. So Raymond will inbound. They get it to Baskerville in the backcourt. He'll be guarded by Fox. He's going to dribble, spins. Gets it over to Fleischauer, back out to Timberlake. Timberlake over to Baskerville. As they'll run some time, and Fox will foul Baskerville.
They kind of have a long way to go.
Still only 4 team fouls. 1:41. So Baskerville will take the inbound. He'll be picked up by Fox. Spins. Gets it over to Raymond. Raymond's going to dribble, drives, and he'll be fouled by number 15, Mikey Maloney. So Raymond will inbound yet again as they get it over to Fleischauer. He's going to take to the hoop. Layup is good. 69-60. 1:26 left in this ball game as Fox will come the other way. Matches the bucket. 69-62. Fox has 25, and they'll foul Baskerville in the backcourt. He looks up the scoreboard. Are we going to the free throw line yet?
No, it's still only 16 fouls. Like I said, it's kind of been a low fouling contest. You know,
Yeah, it's
the refs are letting them play.
Well, and it's been fairly clean too. Sometimes you can let them play, and it's a physical game. But
no, it's been pretty clean, I'd say.
oh, nice pass. His Fleischauer to the layup is good. Nice pass by Raymond.
Less than a minute left in this game.
Taggart's gonna hesitate, dribbles, kicks it back out to Fox for three. McKnight rebounds Taggart for three. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. As Baskerville's gonna dribble, and that's a little bit excessive. He got up, shook his hand, said, you know, not quite what I intended, my friend. Sometimes you got to be careful when you're fouling at the end of a game like that, because that can turn into a flagrant or a technical foul.
It can escalate pretty quick.
Yeah. But
You do not want that.
so Baskerville shoots, good. Well, that was a smart play by Baskerville. It said, just got up, shook his hand, said, you know, problem, dude. You know, I want to play next game. Second shot, Up and good. That's going to make it 73-62 with 43 seconds left in the game. As Taggart's going to push, dribbles, drives, kicks it off to Lee. Layup, good. So that's going to make it 73-64 with 35 seconds as Riverside will take a timeout. We'll stay right here in this Alliance district final, or district semifinal, excuse me, ball game here at Harry Fales Gymnasium.
30-second timeout.
Any update?
Carrollton is still 36-31.
Well, they are kind of far away, so maybe it takes a little time for it to travel up to us.
Yeah. Not always do some people have good internet service, as we well learned. That's why we bring our own sometimes.
Right. I'm not sure what East Liverpool has down there, but
And we're not by any stretch of the imagination saying East Liverpool or wherever they're playing tonight has bad internet.
Right.
So they get it into Raymond, back over to Baskerville. He's going to dribble. He's going to split the defense, and he's going to be fouled. And I believe they're going to call that on Barnett. And they do.
30.8 seconds left in this game.
Shot up. Good.
Good.
74-64. As Baskerville now has 12 points. Second shot. Good. So the Beavers are going to push. Fox is going to dribble, kicks it out to Lee. Back out to Fox. Stolen by Fleischauer, and he goes out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, that's going to hurt. As Fleischauer went flying into the railing on the opposite side. Fox going to turn. 18 seconds. Gets it over to Taggart. Taggart's going to dribble, drives, fakes, takes to the hoop, blocked. Nice block by Raymond. As the student section over here is starting their chant of goodbye as Raymond slips. Ball, three ball, good. It's going to be Barnett. 2 seconds, 1 second.
And that's game, folks.
So that's how we finish the game, 75-67, as the Bulldogs will advance to the winner tomorrow night against the winner of tomorrow night's game between Green and Jackson.
Well, yep.
I'll tell you what, I was impressed by both teams. You know, Riverside and Stow Monroe Falls are both really, really strong teams. And, you know, Riverside just ran into a strong, strong Bulldog team tonight.
Well, they're not only, you know, Stowe is not only just number one in this bracket, this district bracket, but they're also number 3 in the entire state. I think only St. Ed's and St. Vincent St. Mary are ahead of them.
Yeah.
So that's you know.
And with St. Vincent St. Mary's, they're, I believe they've won 2 or 3 of the last state titles.
Yep.
Of course, it was in Division 2 as they had to move up this year, but I'll tell you what, I'm excited for tomorrow night's game. We're going to have a killer game between Green and Jackson.
Oh yeah, and you know, with both programs being not too far away from Alliance, that both are going to bring a huge crowd.
Oh yeah, this place is going to be mayhem here. In fact, we may have to turn up the gains on all the mics for us tomorrow night.
Oh
in our
yeah.
headphones.
Oh, without a doubt.
Well, we're going to hope that there's still a roof on this gym after that.
Oh, yeah. We've got somebody wanting to find out where the feed is coming from. Bear with me. Sorry, I got distracted there, John. We're in popular demand tonight.
Yep.
But, so, who's your player of the game, John?
I'm going to have to go with AJ Costello. I think, 22 on the night. But it wasn't just the offensive scoring on offense. It was the defensive being in the paint, getting the rebounds off the glass, getting a couple blocks. So I think he had about 5.
Yeah, he
so
was
offensively
very
and
strong.
defensively, he was very well rounded, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that he was strong inside, and even we talked about it during halftime. We knew they were going to try to make it a point to try and take it inside, and they did. And when they did, that kind of changed the complexity of this game. Raymond as well, Reese Raymond, number 0. I'll tell you what, he was an inside-outside game guy tonight. He was hitting threes, follow-up shots under the bucket, making rebounds. He was a little bit of everything, but yeah, I would have to go with either Parstello or Raymond. Both really good players tonight.
Yep. So
Do we got a list of stats over there? Not yet.
I will say that Timberlake hit 4 threes on the night.
Yeah, I think he had, 12 or 15 on the game.
And I think Raymond Smith had about 7 rebounds
Wow.
himself, along with 20 points.
Well, and I'll tell you what. You know who else was really strong inside was Nate Boozer. It seemed
Right.
like at
Didn't
the
get-
beginning of the game in early third quarter.
Isn't really a stat stuffer, but he's definitely, you need him as a teammate out there.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
But
Well, again, we'll be here tomorrow night as we have Green and Jackson for the other semifinal here in the district semifinals here in Alliance. Almost forgot where we were at. Sorry, guys. As always, Alliance is a great host. I want to thank John Taggart for coming on, Jack Horn,
Thank you for having me.
and I'm Rob Johnson. We'll see you tomorrow night. This is the Straga Media Network. Till next time, have a great evening, everybody.